The one who cannot command himself must obey the world until he disappears into it. Listen. The noise that keeps a mind soft is not always loud. Sometimes it hums gently, like warm water, like sweet wine, like a promise that tomorrow can always fix today. But tomorrow never fixes what today allows to decay in silence. There is a comfort in the thought that discipline can wait. That willpower is a switch that can be flipped once the world is calm. But the world does not calm itself for those who wait. The world breaks what is soft, and excuses breed softness like mold in darkness. Desire feeds this mold. Desire for ease, for warmth, for more than what is earned. Obsession grows in that warmth, the restless itch to taste pleasure without price, to touch without toil, to harvest without planting. The soft mind seeks shortcuts. The strong mind buries desire under obedience. Obsession is not hunger. Hunger is honest, simple, clean. Obsession is hunger tangled with fear, twisted around the bones until even dreams rot with wanting. The one ruled by wanting loses shape in the mirror. Discipline drags that shape back from the edge. The cost is always silence. Noise kills discipline before weakness can. To build anything that holds under pressure, silence must become a daily oath. A man surrounded by noise listens outward. He forgets how to hear his own orders inside the skull. He mistakes motion for progress, reaction for action, distraction for freedom. Burnout whispers when the mind grows frantic from chasing itself. It's not just work that drains strength. It's the friction of 1,000 false starts, the heat of promises made and broken alone. The body tires when discipline cracks, and the mind runs wild in its own mess. True discipline leaves no mess. It cuts clean, makes the bed before protest, lifts the body before dawn, mocks sleep, says no when the heart begs just once more. No softness, no excuse. Fear hates this edge. Fear wants softness, wants an exit called caution, asks for time that steals courage. Fear feeds on comparison, drifting eyes that forget their own grip on the blade. The disciplined watch only their grip, the cut, the daily slice through old excuses. Insecurity snarls at the door discipline builds. Who are you to stand apart? To say no to warmth others drown in? The disciplined don't answer. They stay silent. They cut deeper until old skin is gone and harder skin remains. Overthinking traps the rising mind. It wants reasons. It asks too much. Why now? Why alone? Why so hard? The disciplined don't explain. They move the hand, the foot, the breath. Action kills questions. Inner chaos is thought unguarded. Discipline builds the walls, stone by stone. Routine is mortar. Repetition is stone. Boredom is the hammer. Nothing forges discipline more than doing the same hard thing when no one cares. Purpose hides in that hammer. It waits in early hours, blank pages, the cold dawn. Identity lives there too. Obey every craving and become craving-shaped. Obey fear, become fear-shaped. Cut yourself from discipline. And stand when storms come. They always come. Solitude comes too. Not loneliness, but reward. The echo proving the mind belongs to itself. The undisciplined run from solitude because lies echo back praise. The disciplined return to it. Silence never betrays the one who holds himself. Desire, fear, chaos, all bend to silence when discipline stands guard. Not forced silence, but a quiet that breathes through repetition, sweat, and the same strike until no storm can bury it. Modern life fears boredom, worships distraction. To stand apart is to be called cold, but warmth rots the spine. Soft comfort breaks men long before iron does. The cold stand alive. The warm rot shallow in soft graves. Unbreakable discipline is built in inches, scraped knuckles, wasted days that are not wasted at all. It wakes when sleep begs 5 more minutes. It says water is enough when the tongue begs sugar. It stays when the voice inside screams quit, and silence says continue. No hero's welcome comes for discipline. No applause for quiet deaths of temptation. Only a man alone in a room owning an hour no one knows about. A small cut, a soft win. Enough. These cuts make armor. They bleed enough to teach pain, not enough to break the will. This is how stone shapes, how weakness turns to bone. Think too long, wait too long. Discipline lives in breath before thought interrupts. Obey the thought, lose. Obey the choice, win the hour, the day, the life. No great mind stayed clean of failure. None stayed owned by it. Discipline doesn't mean never falling. It means falling unseen and rising before anyone looks. It means burying excuses behind the mind's door. Returning to the line until the line is home. Unbreakable discipline is an unbreakable self. Not stone. Stone cracks. Its presence. Breath. A choice repeated when the world forgets. Outsiders see sacrifice, not the freedom inside the walls. Silence isn't emptiness. It's quiet command. A mind that holds itself needs no title, no applause. Proof lives in the hour, untouched by weakness. A moment no one sees, but the soul never forgets. Fear visits, desire returns, comparison knocks, the doors stay locked, the guard never sleeps. This is how one stays unowned, not by shouting, but by breathing discipline before dawn, by shaping it in dark hours when comfort calls and the soul says burn, by living in the cut that heals stronger. So the wheel turns, breath, silence, motion. The test comes. Weakness whispers. Discipline answers with the same work. No words, no applause, no bright lights. Just truth. The one who commands himself bows to nothing smaller than his own soul. Let the noise rot. The line stays. The breath stays. The stone mind stands, rebuilt from its own dust, harder each time. Tomorrow whispers, rest. Discipline answers with boots on cold floors, doors shut quiet, hands working before the mind protests. When darkness presses in, the bones remember, and that is enough.